Hi, this is Linda with Casey Creations by Linda, taking you on a tour of my latest creation. It is called Country Kitchen. The set that I used is from Polka Art Studios, and I'll put a link to her store in the description box. Also, she does offer a tutorial on how to do this, and I'll put a link to that also. This is a super fun project. It is very functional. You can use it in the kitchen. It's not just a pretty book, and we'll go through it and you'll see all the amazing stuff that's in it. It does measure 8.5 by 5.5, and it's got a 5-inch spine. Go. There's the side. There's our little opening there, and here is the back. We've got a little metal plate here that says happiness is homemade. Little flower there that we unwind when I figure out, there we go. And it is heavy twine, so it's very easy to use. But it opens up and exposes all our little sets in here. Each set has its own theme. This one is, we're going to wake up and make some pancakes, eggs, and breakfast bakes. Each one is labeled, so it helps you keep your recipes all straight. They've each got a little dangle. This one has a little spatula on it, and it is tied with a little bow there. And I have put a little drop of glue so your bow doesn't untie. First one opens up. We've got a big pocket here. A really large recipe card, and I made them double-sided, so you have 2 in 1. Little note card. You can write something about the recipes if you want it, or maybe a special breakfast that you prepared for the family. Here she is in the kitchen. This is some orange baker's twine. Little metal eyelets to protect your holes. Here's a tiny little envelope, and you can store other little things in there. We've just got some little journaling cards. We've got some stamps. And you can write on the backs of all of these if you want it. Also, give you a little bit more space. And there is 9 sections. I'm only going to flip through a couple of them and then show you the front and back of each one, so you'll know all the beautiful pages that are in this journal. Lots of writing space to write down your recipes, ingredients, conversion charts. Cup of sugar equals how many ounces or how many grams. The method, how you cook it. There's a large recipe, name of recipe, how to cook it. And they are tied in with the baker's twine. This is 32 weight paper, so it is very strong. Weekly planner. Then in the back of each one, I have put more recipe cards for you in this big pocket. And they are double-sided, 3 different sizes. And there's the back. You can write some more notes on it. Now we'll go to our starters. Again, it's tied. It says starters right there. Got the little dangle, little spoon there on the bulb pin. And in this pocket here. Today's bake. And this little card has its own little pocket. beautiful. I love that image. This was really fun and easy to make. And here's our pages again. You can write down all your recipes. Center. There's 10 pages double-sided in each of the 9 little cookbooks. On the back again, I put the 3 sides of recipe cards, double-sided again. And this one is soups. Little soup bowl, spoon. Again, big recipe card. Little folder, little gold clamp. Open it up. You've got a little journaling spot there. These little cards. And we have another little envelope here. All kinds of little goodies inside. A card. There's a pie. And then we have a menu card here. And it's got all of the same, just different images throughout. Would be a very long video if I slowly flip through all 9, but you get the idea. It's gorgeous paper. And again, as usual, I put the 3 sizes of double-sided recipe cards in the back for you. This one says recipes. I've got a little plate with silverware on there. Stirring up supper. Big pocket here. And a little notebook. It's got a little journaling spot there. You can write something special. Beautiful shelf with all of the vegetables in the jars that are preserved, and a double-sided recipe card. And you've got the beautiful pages. In the back, same. In each one I've put the 3 sizes of recipe cards. This one is for dinner. We've got a little bowl there. We've got a knife and a fork as its little charm. Here we've got 2 pockets. This is just some yellow baker's twine. Another tiny little envelope. Our little goodies here. Stamp. And there's room in here. You could hide something else if you wanted. Down here. There's this little girl writing down her recipe. through all these quickly. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I want you to see the beautiful images. Get just an idea here. Beautiful pages. Again, conversion charts, ounces to grams. And there's your 3 recipe cards. And here we have baking. It says baking right here. Little oven mitt. There's I can hold on to it. There's a little fork, little charm. This big pocket. Sweet recipes. Envelope. These beautiful jars again. Recipe card. Here's your shopping list. Your 3 recipe cards again. And now we have pastries. Here. A little pot there. We've got a knife. There's a little charm there. Big pocket. Some old crockery with some wooden spoons. Cups, another little folder. Stamps. A little journaling spot there for you. It says welcome home. There's your recipe cards again. And our next one is desserts. And there's some apples to make our apple pie. A little pan. Recipe card. Little envelope, tiny little recipe card, these images are so perfect for a country kitchen. It reminds me of my grandmother's kitchen. It is very functional. There's so many places to write down your recipes. Here's our recipe cards again. And our last section is holidays. Got a big bowl with all kinds of vegetables and fruit. A little skillet there. Big recipe card again. Folder, journaling spot there, recipe card, double-sided, it says Sweet Home. Here's all our pages. cards again. And then on the back of our box here, we've got some little orange rings here that hold all of these recipe cards. Extra ones for you to use, and they are double-sided. You can flip them over and right on the other side. And here is some that are the very large size. And there's the back. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you joining me. Again, I'll put the links to everything here for you in the description box, and this will be available shortly in my Etsy store. Thank you so much. Until next time, stay crafty. Bye-bye.